Welcome back, guildies, and
Welcome to the guild.
first off, I want to apologize for not bringing out as much New World content. It's just really because I've been grinding out to level 60. I'm less than 2 levels away, so I just kind of really been focused on that. But I definitely want to go ahead and up my content creation game for New World, so we're going to start off with the patch notes. Today we're going to be talking about New World's patch notes of the 1.0.2. We're just going to talk about the different thoughts that I have on it, also the bug fixes, and how it's going to go ahead and impact you inside New World. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So as you see here, this is actually on the newworld.com website. So we're going to go ahead and start off with at the very beginning. So this week's update is going to bring in another swath of bug fixes along laying additional groundwork for the upcoming server features. So that means that they haven't been able to release that yet. Many members of our team are still working tirelessly on ensuring everyone can find a world to call their long-term home with a character transfer feature. We'll have more information on the server transfers when they're ready, and you can check out the forum announcements for initial details in the meantime, and you can find the list of bugs fixes they've addressed right below. So pretty much with the server transfer as of right now, they're just putting in the groundwork for it. Obviously, it does take a lot of work to just be able to put a system like that together. They definitely want to make sure that when they make it, that everything transfers accordingly and everything like that. So I mean, it totally makes sense that it's taking a little bit longer than they're used to. So that's totally fine with me. I would rather it be perfect when we do the world transfer, or if you guys decide to do a world transfer, so then you don't lose any items or anything like that. So a couple of updates on the faction mission. Obviously, they have adjusted the rates of influence gained over time, so that it will continue to require significant effort over time to flip a territory into a conflict state. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like in our server, when we were doing like some territory faction wars, or at least like taking over territories, sometimes you can see the territory bar just skyrocket really quickly. So they definitely wanted to adjust it, because I know like when I was playing inside the closed beta, it was definitely harder to flip a territory. I think this is going to be good, so then it's going to be more of like a long-term thing for the territories. So I feel like this is going to be a good thing for sure. Now they also reduced the amount of influence increasing over time significantly for attacking factions. This is to account for a bug that they found where those increasing was multiplied much faster than intended over time. That was exactly what I was talking about. And they also removed the decrease in influence over time for defending factions as well. So in order to flip a territory, it's just going to take a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and go into some of the bug fixes. They fixed an issue where players can respawn as a corpse. I never ran across that ever. Fixed an issue where the tier 3 fishing treasure chest wouldn't fight back after being hooked. This is really probably to combat the fishing bots out there. If you guys see them out there, definitely report them, because we don't want them inside our game anyways. They also fixed various localization issues and text fields as well. They also fixed an issue causing players to get kicked, suspended, banned, or removed from the game by easy anti-cheat to receive unclear communication. Additional messaging has been added so that players can better understand the penalty they received. So, I mean, you guys better not be going out there and cursing it up the storm, or whatever the case may be, offending other people, because they definitely fixed it. They definitely fixed the anti-cheat system. Let's see here. They also fixed an issue causing territory influence to be reset after an invasion. Thank you. That's definitely really good. They also fixed an issue where players attempting to take a split amount of stacked items from a different settlement their faction owned, they were charged for the entire cost of the item in the stack. So I never ran across that issue, but definitely check that out, because that sounds something that's very important. You definitely don't want to be caught paying way more than what's needed, right? Also, they fixed the game crash caused by players targeting another player with a healing effect. Anytime that they fix a game crash issue, I mean, that's going to be beneficial, because we definitely don't want to get taken out of any of the game issues. Now, they also fixed an issue reducing the variety and potential quantity of loot obtained from game modes and chests within the world. This is actually a positive for us. So it seems as if you are going around collecting supply crates or anything like that is sounding, according to this, it sounds like we're actually supposed to get more things. So more weak solvent, more coarse sandpaper, or even the higher leveling stuff. So this can be a huge positive for us. So once you find that out, definitely let me know in the comments below if it did help you out, because I know it's gonna help me out. I'm hoping that it's exactly what I'm thinking. So just more loot in these chests. They also fixed an issue causing some crafting bonuses to not provide the minimum intended values. That's good. They also fixed an issue where overflow items in storage transfers to a different territory. That sucks. I never experienced that, but definitely check your storages, because that would hella suck. They also fixed an issue where heading Barcamentes causing the camera to jitter. So you know the guy inside in front of Amaran Expedition, it causes the camera to jitter. So that's good that they fixed that anyways. They also fixed an issue causing the ice pylon ability to not cool down appropriately. So all you ice gauntlet peoples, this is definitely going to be affecting you. So definitely let me know in the comments below how this affected you, okay? I don't have any personal experience with the ice gauntlet because it's not like my style of gameplay, but I'm pretty sure it affects a couple of you guys out there. They also fixed an issue where the settlement storage can become massively overflowed by expired contracts. So that's good to know that they also fixed that. So they don't want it to become way overflowed when there's expired contracts, all right? They also fixed an issue where players' movements could stutter after becoming encumbered from logging. This is too funny. So it's kind of like that issue. I call this like the little speed hack, like when you become encumbered and then like you're still running super fast even though you're encumbered. I don't know if you guys ever noticed it on your screen, but definitely on mine, where like your character would like jiggle around really quickly, but you're still walking at normal speed even though you're encumbered. So I guess that little speed hack is gone and Amazon took it out. Also, they fixed an issue where there were not enough chests at Hapless Homestead to fulfill faction quest requirements. That's good. I really feel like they need to add more chests in general, just due to the fact that like sometimes you can't even find the chest and you have to keep running around over and over and over again just to find it. Kind of gets annoying, to be honest. Also, they fixed an issue causing players to randomly teleport. That never happened to me, but I'm pretty sure that happened to a couple of you. They also fixed an issue where players disappear if standing still when a campsite turret blueprint is behind or being held. Never had that issue, but very interesting. And they fixed a visual issue causing repeater turrets to appear as if they were firing projectiles at an angle that does not align with the turret. That helps out in the wars tremendously. And they also fixed miscellaneous game crashes as well. So anytime, like I said earlier, anytime there's any type of game crashes, it's really good that they fix those things, because we definitely don't like getting kicked, especially if your server has any queue time. Lately, none of the servers has had queue time, which is thank you Amazon, because that was super annoying. But yeah, we definitely don't want to get queued out. Now, I do feel like they address a lot of the small bugs here, and they need to address some other things, like where it says the upcoming war in your map, and that thing like just stays there even though you exit it out all the time. They need to fix that. They also need to fix like sometimes when you're doing quests or you're like picking up stuff, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but your quest logs, they slowly go down, and then they're off the screen. They need to fix that. And they also need to fix like sometimes where like your auto run button just isn't responding or it doesn't even work at all. That happened to me all the time, and I freaking hate that, because you have to like relog in and come back in. For all of those things, I hope that they're able to fix a little bit more stuff, but it seems like they're going to be doing some minor updates, doing the 1.0.3 and then 1.0.4 and then so on and so forth, up until we have like some major updates, and then whole entire versions of the game where they do like revamps of the whole map or whatever the case may be. But it's good that at least Amazon is addressing some of the key things right now as well. Now, and a couple other things. So we're going to talk about the AI fixes. This is some really important stuff because this actually plays towards some of you guys that have been exploiting out there. Fixed an issue where Marshall Jaw responds slower than intended at the flatfish fishery. I hated it when people, or when any of the mobs like spawn super slow. Like, that's just annoying. And then fix an issue causing certain bears to respond faster than intended. So all you people at the bear caves, no more bear caves, because they're gonna be responding at regular time. And then this is the biggest one. This is probably like the biggest issue, the biggest exploit for people that were able to get to 200 skinning like super duper fast. They fixed an issue causing twice the intended number of boars to spawn at the boar loam POI in Restless Shore. So up in the top right corner, there was a little boar camp there where they were just spawning so fast. People were just there grinding rawhide and grinding pork belly non-stop. So they fixed that area. This was like definitely an exploit, so I agree that they fixed this 110%. But for all you guys out there that got the 200 skinning off of that location, good on you. I got to 200 skinning. I never used that area. I went and visited it last night, just to see what it was all about. I never used it. Now, a couple of things that I will say though, even if you're not at 200 skinning, the best and easiest way to level your skinning is really just go up to Morningdale. You can even go to Cutlass Keys and start killing the boars. You can even kill the lynxes over there and the deers. And then just skin them. Like, literally, skinning is the easiest skill to get to 200. So just use those as like just frame of references of spots that you could go. So up north into Morningdale, there's a bunch of boars out there. Skin those ones, or go to Cutlass Keys. They have a whole bunch of boars. They have lynxes out there and stuff where you could just literally skin it and get your skinning up really quickly. That's the biggest one though. They took out that exploit. And then some final things here. It looks like they had some store fixes as well. They just fixed an issue where players could be prompted to purchase an item. They had previously started the unlocking process in the in-game store when trying to unlock another item immediately. So they fixed that issue, and they fixed an issue causing the store previews for skins to not work correctly when the player was actively wielding a weapon. And then they also fixed an issue where the Righteous Guardian armor skin will not change colors inside the war. They also fixed an issue where the Runic Bear armor skin would not change color in the war as well. Yeah, those were really nice that they fixed those ones. They also fixed an issue causing incorrect poses when previewing it inside the store. So that really also helps out tremendously. Just, you know, everyone wants the game to work incredibly, like just 100% the first time. I'm just happy that they're able to address some of these. Now, a couple of things before I go ahead and wrap it up, even though this was going to be a quick review or preview of the patch notes. Just a couple of things here. I really feel like Amazon is doing everything in the right way as of right now. They will need to do all these little minor updates to fix all the minor bugs and all the stuff that's actually like exploiting and hurting the game. I would say 3 to 6 months down the line, they're going to do like some bigger updates, like say, for instance, 1.1 and 1.2 or something like that, where they're going to release some items, possibly some new dungeons, possibly some new mobs, possibly some new stuff. And then when they do the whole entire, maybe after 6 months or a year from now, they're going to do major updates where they're going to release bigger content, such as more land, more places, more territories, more stuff like that. Either way, Amazon is known to go ahead and do huge updates and make big, massive changes. And if they want to continue to keep up with the MMO world, they definitely are going to need to add more content. Because if you notice, a lot of people now that we're about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks into the game, people are just now hitting end level caps, so level 60, and then trying to figure out what's next. So if they want to keep their audience, they definitely got to just go ahead and produce more content. Overall, I enjoy the game 110%. I'm inside the game like non-stop every single day. I really enjoy it tremendously, and I hope that all of you guys are also enjoying it. But wrapping it up here, I appreciate all of you guys for dropping in and sticking around for the channel. I will be coming out with new world content and continuing, especially right when I hit level 60. I'll definitely be coming out with some more content as well. I hope I catch all of you guys inside the new world. Have a great day.